Because if you're in a relationship and you as the male feel one way about commitment, and then the female, the wife, feels another way about commitment, there's no agreement there. And when there's no agreement there, there will be a constant struggle there. There'll be a constant tug there. So I wanted to make sure from the very outset that everybody is on the same playing field, is on the same level. Now, maybe when everybody leaves tonight, somebody may have a conversation about this little, I see some heads shaking, about this little exercise, which is good. It is not to cause confusion, it is to cause togetherness. Because how can two walk together unless they agree? You have to be on the same level. So that's what I wanted to open everybody's eyes to make sure that you guys are reading from the same hymn book, so to speak. Yes.
I'm sorry, this just messed my heart.
Briefly about the 3 levels of commitment. We have personal commitment, moral commitment, and also structural commitment. Let me just give you just a brief definition of each one of those, and then we're going to talk about it. Personal commitment, it says, I take pleasure in being married to you. I enjoy being committed to you as my spouse. It's a personal thing. It's I want to. Personal commitment. And you're both on the same level with that. I enjoy you as my mate. I enjoy you as my spouse. I want to be with you. Personal level. When we get to moral commitment, I ought to. I believe staying in my marriage is the right thing to do. I'll stick it out because of my values and my beliefs. I made a commitment before God, and I should keep my word. Moral commitment, your beliefs. You stood before God and before man and proclaimed that, hey, until death do us part. So you have a moral commitment in that, I'm not going to lie to my mate by leaving, and I'm definitely not going to lie to God by leaving, because I have a commitment morally to you as my mate and also to God. I made that commitment. When we talk about structural commitment, that's where you get into I got to do this and stay with you because of this. In other words, I have to stay married because I can't afford to be by myself. We've all heard that before. I got to stay married to you because if we split up, I don't make enough money to maintain this household. Or I don't make enough money to do whatever it is I need to do. So we need to make this thing work. Or it may be an example of divorce would also be detrimental to the children. We've heard that, hey, we stay together long enough until the children reach a certain age. And then, hey, if things don't work out, it just doesn't work out. A structural commitment. If you have a high level of structural commitment, the following statements may apply to you. External constraints are keeping me in my marriage. Once again, such as the kids. But in my research, let me just ask y'all before I tell you what the research said. Of those, do you all think that one is better than the other one? That maybe 2 is better than? Or all 3 of them should be combined? Or what are some of your thoughts on each one of those commitments there? Anybody? Yes, sir.
I think if the marriage is going to reach the highest level, it has to be a personal commitment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In the research, and that was the highest, but all of them have their place in the marital relationship. All of them have their place. In other words, let me say it like this. I'm going to put all that together in one sentence. I will do whatever it takes to make sure my marriage stay committed or stay together. When we say I will do whatever it takes, do we really mean we will do whatever it takes? That personal commitment, that moral commitment, that structural commitment. When we say that, I will do whatever it takes. Now, a few moments ago, we was talking about adversity. I don't know who, somebody just brought that up a few moments ago. And I made the comment of, it's easy easy. I don't know if that was you or not, but I was saying, it's pretty easy to be committed to just about anything, to any relationship, when things are going smoothly.